this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce effing Lee. As usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. All right, here he is, the undisputed baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion. And man, does he have all the confidence and the self-belief that comes with that distinction.
Yeah, when you're the baddest man on the planet, you are confident. You have to be a bit arrogant, a bit cocky. And that's what this guy has. He has been here on so many different occasions. This is like another night in the office, but you can never tell by the way that he prepares. When you watch him prepare, he treats every one of these defenses as if it's the first time he's fighting for a UFC championship.
No, you put that well. He has had that patented intensity about him this week, trying to occupy some head space in the challenger. Huge heavyweight title fight is upon us. Won't be long now, folks. Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, so here we are in Las Vegas, Nevada, inside the T-Mobile Arena. This has really become the UFC's home base here in Vegas since 2016, and you competed on that inaugural night. UFC 200 was a big one.
I got to stand across the octagon, one of the greatest fighters of all time, Anderson Silva, but the roof was blown off at UFC 200. So many stars and legends competed on that night. I'm glad I was able to stand amongst them tonight. You get to make your mark in this great arena.
Oh, and there is another knee. He throws that knee almost as if it's a punch. He's landed several in this round, and now you can see some of the damage really starting to show on his opponent. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some separation.
Nice body shot there. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Nice leg kick.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Well, that kick is good by Lee. All right, now able to work the takedown. Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. Lee's in half guard now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter. And now he's inside control.
Making all these shots count.
Refs won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. Continuing to work out of the half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Lee. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Use your hips to get back in the guard.
Oh, he's got to be careful there. Yep.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. One minute here to go, round one. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Oh, these are some serious punches from the top here. He's continuing to maintain good posture and making these strikes count.
He's doing a really good job of watching for the upkick, making his punches count while not putting himself in danger.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career.
Oh, into the mount.
15 seconds remain in the round. Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Lee's in half guard. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. These ground strikes really starting to add up. There's another one. Round two straight ahead. Both guys showing up in a big way tonight.
All right, take a seat. Deep breath for me. Slow that heart rate down. That was awesome. You killed it that round. That was totally all you. I want you to stay strong.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two. All right, next round is underway, and what a great job defensively in the previous round. I think my face from last night's dinner is more swollen than his opponent's.
I mean, he did a fantastic job of seeing when his opponent was trying to attack and getting his guard up so that he's not taking damage to the face. Great defensive fight IQ shown by this fighter.
Lee gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there. Fruit punch. That's not very good, huh?
Fruit punch.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Now some separation. Nice. Nicely done.
In the half guard.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of that.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Leaves in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Lee. Another ground and pound strike lands. Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing positions, unreal to see. Oh, he got to the spots.
Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. He passes to half guard.
Working out of the half guard here. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Oh, right into mount. What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive actions, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Quick hip movement there, and he does indeed get back to his feet. Nicely done.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
Signs of bruising now on that left thigh. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2.
That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on display.
Lee gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally.
He's sticking him over and over again. He's got his head popping back.
Straight right, he misses.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it. One takedown is easy to defend. When you start stringing them together is when guys struggle. Oh, nice guillotine there.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Nice. Gotta be careful here.
Final seconds here of round 2.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Round 3 next.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. I want you to set those kicks up a little bit better.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Oh, nice low kick. Oh, just misses with the kick. Throwing that jab, no good. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
And now some separation. Oh, nice combination. He gets in a single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand. The fighters separate.
Pretty interesting to see him mixing it up with the kicks here, some calf kicks, and now attacking the thigh front.
Just throwing the traditional leg kick. The traditional leg kick was a little higher. Everybody wants to talk about that calf kick right now. There's still a lot to be done with those traditional leg kicks.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Out of range with that one. Nice timing on the leg kick, countered by Lee.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm.
He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Man, look at the redness now, almost immediately on the right side of his body. Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it. Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. Seems to have timed that counter pretty well. 3 minutes. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Nice punch by Lee. Oh, heavy kick downstairs.
You know, the kicks do hurt, right? These big body kicks, these high kicks, even though they're getting blocked, they do hurt.
Solid punch from the clinch here.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
Does a great job fighting from both sides. Beautiful left-hand shots.
Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Nice job attacking that upper leg, and that can compromise mobility as well. It's not just the calf kick, right?
Absolutely. It's like a dead leg. If you take too many, it dead legs you right away. And right now you can start to see the swelling and the bruising on his leg, so it's paying dividends for him.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. Getting them out here.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
This is a terrible position.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body.
Oh, and he's out! This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much practice, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Ground and pound strike there now. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. You guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangle.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Lee's bleeding pretty bad from the forehead here. Hopefully the cut man can nip that in the bud and make sure that that blood doesn't trickle down into his eyes as the next round begins. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting 5 rounds versus 3.
Yeah, you got to change it up. You have to mix things up because fighting for an extra 10 minutes...
Wow! Ooh, diving punch lands. Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Back mount now. Ooh, Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
He's got to start throwing now.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Great ground and pound by this man.
Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back.
Now he's going full mount.
Changing the position.
Lee getting work here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
Great job landing from the top position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Lee gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. There's the single leg. Oh, looks like he's going for an armbar here. How tight is that?
Oh, he's advancing.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Lee. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Under 90 seconds to go.
He passed the half guard.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Lee.
Nice transition.
Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Strong reversal there.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
This is where he wants to be.
Lee's in half guard.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4.
Hey, stop.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high and getting the desired result.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round. Strong work with the inside leg kick. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these body shots here in the latter stages of this fight. You didn't see a lot of that in the earlier rounds, making up for lost time here. Oh, nice job to block that punch. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, beautiful hook by Lee. Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Nice punch, man.
Well, we've been talking about those knees and his usage pattern with them throughout this fight here tonight, and the numbers really do tell the story. He continues to employ his Muay Thai game and find a home for some of the more powerful knees in this division.
Let's go. Set up that takedown.
Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion. All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots up top. I mean, he's got to move his head right away. He's waiting, being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
Oh, right into mount.
He's got to be careful here.
All right, half guard form here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard. Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
That was nice.
He's got to start to get to the get-up process. Because everybody talks like you just get up, you don't. It's a process, right? You get to the underhook, you build to the elbow, then you start to gain height to get back to your feet.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Lee's attempting a triangle here. Let's see if he can finish the deal. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back up.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Two minutes now to go in this one. Lee's in half guard now.
Get them out here. Oh, nice.
Lands with the ground and pound here. And right into side control.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get ready.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. He's in the mount.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. 1 minute to go in the fight. Lee's in half guard. Good, solid strike on the ground.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Oh.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job. All right, so a tremendous title fight tonight. I know we're still digesting everything we just saw, but if I'm a judge, I'm giving the nod to the challenger and now new champion of the world.
They always say you have to take the belt from the champion. I believe he did just enough to take the belt from the champ. It's going to be a very close decision, but I do believe we have a new champion.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 49-46, lead. Judge 2 scores it 48-47, assassin. And Judge 3 scores it 48-47 for the winner by split decision. And new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon